right now, when you get to that place of discontent, how do you move forward? And the thing is that that's when you reassess your situation. If you feel that right now, things are not going the way you want them to go. If you feel that right now there's something missing in your life, if you feel that, welcome, Kenya. Thanks for joining us. If you feel right now that there's more to life than what you're experiencing, write in the chat. Say, there's more to life. Or just write, yes, I believe there's more to life than what I'm experiencing right now. When you look at that, you say to yourself, okay, there's more to life. How do I find it? Well, one of the beautiful things about reading and expanding and traveling is that you see more. You see things you've never seen before. So I recommend this. If you're right now at a point in your life where you're like at a plateau and it seems like it was a good thing, but now there's this discontent, how do you move to the next level? And that's when you do a reassessment. You do a reassessment and you ask yourself this question, okay? Am I happy? Real simple. Am I happy? And if the answer is somewhat, that's okay. If the answer is no, I'm not happy, then you need to get to work right away. But once you ask that question, am I happy? And just answer it for yourself. You say, well, I'm doing okay, but, and whatever you put after that but is something you need to work on. I'm okay, but I don't have enough money, okay? I'm okay, but I seem to be in a rut. I'm okay, but I'm just not right meeting the people that I think can really help me, elevate me, appreciate me. And once you begin to acknowledge that situation, then you want to move to the next step is how do you fix it? How do you take steps to go from plateau 1 to plateau 2? So the first step is to acknowledge that there's something more going on, that you want more. Okay. The second step is to get a picture of what that more is. So you say, right now I'm okay, but I'm not happy about my finances. So then draw a picture in your mind, draw a picture on a piece of paper of the way you would like for your life to be if your finances were in order. How would you live if money was no object? How would you live if the only thing you had to do was say, like, how do I find my purpose? What must I do to express myself more? When you do that, so let's look at money. Money is no object. What are the things you would do if money was not constraining you? What are the things you would do if you had enough money to do whatever you wanted to do? Make a list of those things. Say, well, I would travel. Well, make a list. What are 5 places you want to go? Let's do 3. What are 3 places you want to go? Well, maybe like, I want to go, for me, I'll give you my personal. One of the things I want to do, I want to go up to that Denmark, Norway, up in that area around the North Sea, where you have the mountains come right down, and what they call them, the fjords. And I'd like to take one of those boat cruises along the Iceland and the Netherlands, those countries up there in Northern Europe. I'd like to see the mountains, how they come right down to the water. And you get that idea that at one point, all of this was underwater. You get that sense from the pictures I've seen. So what's another place? I want to go see the Great Wall of China. Think about a wall 3,000 miles long. In America, with all the technology we haven't been able to build a little bitty wall between here and Mexico. Forget whether it's necessary or not, but just technologically. But in China, you have the Great Wall of China, stone, 3,000 miles long. And really longer, but let's just go with 3,000. Can you imagine seeing that? So these are the kind of things, my third thing that I want to go see, I really wanted to see the Colossus on the Easter Islands. If you go into the Pacific, there are these huge stone statues that are staring out onto the ocean. Nobody knows how they got there. Okay, I'd like to go see that. So that's for me. So for you, if money was no object, what are 3 things that you would like to do that would represent how your life would be if you had all the money you wanted? Write that down. When we finish up tonight, write that down, because once you get that picture of the things you want to be doing, have in your mind, you literally create a harmonic relationship with it. You can see yourself on the boat. You can see yourself in the plane. Whatever you see yourself as, you become. So that's number 1, to write the vision. Okay? Number 2, the moment you write that vision, break that vision down into goals. Because so often when we have visions and we never break it down into goals, it's hard to get it done. So to just say, I want to go on that trip, I want to go see the Great Wall of China. Well, what do you have to do? What are the steps to get to see the Great Wall of China? All we've done, we've taken money out of it. We said, all right, I got the money, no problem. What else do I have to do? Well, you got to get your passport, your visa. You got to make arrangements to travel there. All of the steps that you have to take to do that, write them down and start doing them. And so right now, no matter what your financial condition is, do you know that you can identify the places you want to go? You can make a list of the things you have to do to get there, and you can make a plan to get it done. Did it require any money? No. In other words, we played beyond the barrier. And so our message tonight is, don't let the wall set you back. Don't let the barrier, don't let the obstacle set you back. See beyond the wall. See beyond the obstacle. The Bible always talks about the promised land. So, well, what is the promised land? The promised land is that place that you want to be that has everything that you want to have. That place that you want to be that has the thoughts, the emotions, the habits, the vibrations, the people there that you want to be, you want to see. And so today, let's just recognize that. Thank you so much, Latte. Latte, thank you for that. So today, recognizing that wherever you are right now, it's okay to be discontented. It's okay to be a little disappointed, okay? It's okay to say, hey, there's more to life than this. But once you made that realization, see the vision, see beyond that you want. Hey, Chris from Australia, thank you so much for joining us. Wow, I love it. I love it. To really see beyond what is to what can be. Write it down, describe the steps that will take you where you want to go, and then get it done. You see, when you write down SMART goals, number 1, S, specific. So I said, see the Great Wall of China. Whatever your specific goal is, write it down. It must be measurable. I know how long the wall is, how far the wall is. I know what it takes to get there. Write it down, measurable. It must be set in advance. So this day, this night, I'm telling you that I want to see the Great Wall of China, and I'm going to put a time on it. Okay. I want to see the Great Wall of China and not just see it. I want to be there. I want to walk my feet upon the stones within a year. So you all can write that down. Within 1 year from today, Dr. Herbert Harris is going to be in China and is going to set his feet upon the Great Wall of China. My daughter's been already, and when she came back, she said, Dad, she really made me upset. Dad, you got to go there. Yeah, I know that. Okay. But sometimes when another person's been there talking, I said, well, what did it feel like? What did it? She said, I was just amazed at how big it was. Just that people could actually build that. They didn't have any caterpillars and all these devices that we have. And so, wow. Like said, I fly on a private plane. Yes, yes, yes. Visit Dubai, incredible place. Live by the ocean with blue water. Now you're talking. Daddy, you're talking now. When you can write it down like that, you can get it done. And so for all of you listening tonight, write it down. Write down where you want to be. Write down what you want to see. Paint a picture of it. Get pictures of it. See it, feel it, smell it. Specific, measurable, set in advance. It's got to be realistic. Now, when we say realistic, it does not mean it's got to be, nothing is impossible, but it may be impossible at this particular moment. Okay. So it's realistic based on where you are right now. If your finances are funny and stuff is, say, okay, well, I got to factor in the money. Fine. Okay. No problem. But realistic based on where you are right now. And then finally, it's got to cover a certain time period. That's why I told you 1 year from today, this day, and let me say the day so the world knows, this day, April 11th, 2022, Dr. Herbert Harris, within 1 year, will set his feet upon the Great Wall of China. So those of you tonight, thanks so much for being here. Got a couple of announcements. Number one, be sure to get your copy of the 12 Universal Laws of Success. It's, of course, on our website, herbertharris.com, and all the other digital sites. Also, next Monday, that's the Monday after Easter, the 18th of April at 8 p.m., I'm doing a New You Resurrection webinar. Let me say it again. A New You Resurrection webinar, free, Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And so be sure to go to the website. We have a special website so you can register for it on the Eventbrite. And it's called www.newmenin2022.net. New Me in 2022.net. Go and register for the free webinar, 8 p.m. Monday the 18th, the Monday after Easter, the New You Resurrection webinar. Let's see. Me too. 1 year from today, I will travel in a private plane with my children. Hallelujah. Thank you so much. Folks, once again, it's been Success at Supper Time with Dr. Herbert Harris. And I can only do what I do because you're here to share it with me. Thanks so much for being here. Every Monday through Thursday night at 8 p.m., we'll be sharing success thoughts to help you be what you want to be, do what you want to do, and have whatever you want to have, always knowing that the best is yet to come. Be sure to register for our free webinar, New Me in 2022, where we're going to show you the resurrected you, the new you, the powerful you, the you that you've been dreaming of, always knowing that the best is yet to come. And so it is.